We streaming now? How about now? We streaming now? We are streaming now. Hello, everybody!
Hello.
Just want to get myself a little...
Hello, guys.
Hello, everybody!
Oh, I think I'm going to see if the Discord message sent out.
Did it really? We'll find out. We're setting up right now. It's going to be amazing. So awesome. So awesome and amazing.
Yeah.
What do we got here? Let me see if I got something I can throw in here to give it a
Hello,
nice
everybody.
Ooh, what are those?
How are you guys?
I like those. Ooh, those are cool. Hey, I like that. Okay, I'm going to put that in, and I'm going to put some little flares in there. I do like the flares as well.
I can be a vegetarian.
Nice, look at that. Okay, so there's that. We can do that. So I'm just sending, what I'm doing right now, just so everyone knows, so they don't think I'm just on the phone. I'm actually sending out a little invite to everybody saying, hey,
yeah,
we're up, we're running.
Ably.
What am I saying?
Today I'm going to be trying to tame an RG, as my mom has told me to.
Your mom always said, train the RGs. You train that RG, she said.
No, she said to make a plan for your stream.
Oh, what's your plan?
To train an RG. I was like,
But that's it? It'll take the whole episode to do that? Okay.
And then once I tame the RG, well, I'm gonna have to still find it.
Time for dinos. Dino, was it dino taming?
Dino taming.
Dino taming and stargating.
And
Stargating.
Hey, Jordan, how you doing?
And
we're great, right, Dad?
we are better than great.
Today was my first half day of school.
Indeed. And it was my first day of his half day of school, which was very traumatic. I just stood there looking at the window waiting for him to come home.
Yep. Even though you picked me up.
Well, there was that. Slight exaggeration. Damn, the child's here to call me on all of my BS. Time for dino taming and stargating.
What's this, Dad?
And Twitch streaming.
Hello everybody. Oh God, I was the first one to join the stream.
Who was that? Who's first?
Jordan.
Hey, Jordan.
Question mark was second.
Yeah, that is the first time Jordan's been the first person on. That's a good point.
Now I need to go find something.
See you here. Okay, all right. At one point, I'll start doing this before I do it. Before we actually start live streaming.
Dad.
Really? To be fair, I have been holding things up a bit because there's been a bunch of stuff.
Not just a bit. Sorry.
There's been a few things to do. You know, it's that whole boring administrative work and life stuff that pays for everything.
Work.
There's some work.
That pays for the game that you're playing on right now.
Could be. Could be.
3 health.
All right, what do we got here? This and then Iron Ham TV. It's Iron Ham TV, right? All one word. HBO, Twitch.
How on earth do you not even know what our stream is?
I know. It's terrible and all the rest
of
it.
Are you seriously not fully harvested yet?
Posting that. Posting here.
I should probably keep some of this for my RG.
Here we go. I can post that now.
Hello. For once I'm not in bed. Krem, you're not in bed?
What? They're not?
Krem's not.
What are you doing? You're not sleeping?
What?
We're worried about you. You're not sleeping enough. Time for Dino, tining, and stargating, and live Twitch stream.
Oh, seriously? I just am now.
Hello,
everybody. David, how was your biohacking convention? Dad!
Oh, it was so cool.
We got a new friend.
I missed
this
it.
Time.
Well, yeah, he's not new, but he's like,
No,
this is the one this is Tony Ellis, this amazing inventor and toy maker and assistive tech inventing guy who has like a herd of these made by the guy who did the Furbies. So very, very kindly, when we visited him this summer, he gave me one of these to play with. He gave me a naked one, a bald one. I think maybe because of how bald I am. All right, what do we got?
Bald David.
Streaming.
Sorry.
All right.
Like
see you here. See you here.
Hello.
I think that's right. Have I got that right?
Hello, everybody.
All right, I've sent it. I have sent it.
Oh, something happened.
What's happened?
Somebody did something.
Somebody did something.
Somebody's following.
Somebody's following who?
Us.
What?
Who else would they be following?
I think I'll plug my headphones in. I'll probably listen better that way. Okay.
I don't understand.
Boy, I'm always the last person at this party. Okay, here we go.
You're always last.
It's true. It's true.
I'll give 200.
If I should turn him on, shouldn't I? See what he does. What are you going to do if I put you here and turn you on?
And then stack that together. Give that also to you. And then put this also in there. And
but don't go wandering away.
And go also again down here. I was about to go to bed, but I'm not there yet. Oh. What time is it for you?
What are we doing? Just make sure he doesn't go walking off the side, will you?
What? How am I supposed to do that? I'm playing
Am I in the streaming?
Oh god.
I'm in the streaming chat now, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Can you hear me?
Oh, I don't want to hold that.
Don't be walking away, little creature.
He's walking backwards.
Why are you doing that?
He's doing
Is this his playful
the
thing?
Moonwalking.
He might be hungry.
He's a moonwalking lizard.
I don't seem to be...
Dad, I'm sorry. I don't know where his food is. It is your job to find him.
It says I'm voice connected.
Nobody's on Discord, Dad.
Is that
Ruby
why?
K.
Are you on, wait a second. Are you on
3 months.
Discord? Are you on Discord?
3 months. No.
Oh, Ruby K. And Geezer
3
Geek.
months.
Yay!
Guys, you guys.
Ruby K. Oh my God, we committed. That's like a commitment. I've had relationships
Guys,
shorter than
this
that.
3 months thing is done. Dad, he's been streaming for 3 months.
What? We've been streaming for 3 months now? Well,
Yeah.
streaming. We've been streaming for longer than that, but streaming. Me too. Geezer Geek, Ruby K, Karem, Stefan, XXX Slider XXX, Grumbly Bum's back, Daniel Muggin, Corsair. Oh my God, we got lots of good question mark. Jordan's, of course. Jordan's G. Yep. Hello, Lute. What does Lute mean? Lute.
You're making
Good time with the
lunch
stream.
now.
I'm making late lunch
It
now.
was a good time for the stream.
Oh, it'll be a good time for lunch. Because once again, we're streaming and I am jet lagged and fasting.
Yeah. Oh, and it's a 5 o'clock stream, basically.
Basically, it is.
So now we're able to do 5 o'clock streams most.
Cocorico. Hey, Nicaro Link.
Wow,
Nicaro Link, 3 months. Oh my gosh. Wow. And Slash Addicted just did 2 months. What? People are nuts. We've been away.
Why do you torture yourself?
Why do you torture yourself so, David? You know why?
That's what I did say.
That's why.
I got it too, Dad. Father like son.
Oh, Geezer Geek's viewing from hospital visiting mom. Oh, sorry. Love to mom. Hope she's all right.
Yeah, love to your mom.
Get better, mom. We're rooting for you. What's wrong with mom? Cal Rear, hello, peoples.
Hello, Pebble.
Are you
Also,
streaming?
so 130, 90.
Say hi to Carrie.
Mortal.
Who's Carrie? Do I know Carrie?
Carrie?
I got confused.
Oh, probably his mom.
Oh, okay. Hi, Carrie.
Hi.
Hello, Carrie. If that's Geezer Geek's mom, hello. And if not, hello anyways. How's that?
Yes. Whoever it is.
His mom. So Ruby K says it is his mom. All right. So hello, Carrie. Get out of that darn hospital. Miserable places, hospitals. I know because my father worked at one for years.
Did you have to go visit him?
Oh, Ibrek just subscribed for 3 months. Oh my gosh. What is this 3 month thing? Oh, is it? Does it have something to do with that Subway thing?
Dad.
What?
It's not Subway.
It's Subway. I much prefer saying Subway.
No, I love saying Subway, but it's not. Oh, the light.
Mickey Old School. Greetings from Germany. Well, greetings from Toronto. From T-Dot. Oh,
Hello,
God.
thank you, Karem
From the
Capo,
411, or whatever we're calling ourselves. Karem just subscribed for 2 months. Oh, my gosh. What is happening? Calvin Cat says, hey, Mike. I like that. Hey, Mike. All right. She is mom. She is Alzheimer's patient. Oh, right. Okay. Well, hello. And I hope that's going all right for you, Geezer Geek. I know how rough that can be. I don't know how rough it can be, but I have a sense of it from other people dealing with that stuff. So our heart is with you on that.
Does anyone know what that is? Dad, what's
Uh-oh.
Alzheimer's?
Where you going, robot?
Oh, no.
Where you going? And what if it's smart enough not to walk off the edge of the thing? Are you smart enough not to do that? Are you?
He's
Maybe.
smart. When did you
Scratch his bottom. Maybe he'll sit down. I like the way he reacts to this stuff because obviously indicates he likes it. I swear to God, this is the closest thing to Mars bars we're gonna get in the robot world right now.
What the hell? Guys, do you know what this is? What is this?
Someone else gets to be a sub during the first time I watched the stream and I kept it going. Aw, thanks, Ruby's passing it forward. Ruby K's passing it forward. Are you building a robo-dog?
Does
Nice.
anyone know what this is?
Yeah, it's like if Skynet's gonna take over, at least it should be cute, right? This is a Pleo, I believe, and as I say, it was my my friend Tony Ellis in out of England. You should check out his stuff because he's doing all this assistive stuff. Let me see if I can find his site, and you can check him out because he's amazing the stuff he's working on. Not Tony Robbins. Don't know Tony Robbins.
Who's Tony Robbins?
Don't go falling off. God, it's like having a.
He's so gonna go falling off.
It's like a. He's like, oh, see, look, oh, was he smart enough? Well, you're right on the edge, buddy. You gonna figure it out? Ooh. Now this is the real thriller of a stream. Will he or will he not? He's going over. Watch out, buddy. Go forward. Don't go back. Oh yeah, nope, not smart enough. All right, you've got sensors on the back of your feet. What's going on?
Lizard.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to turn him off if he's gonna keep doing this. Yes. But you keep falling off the side.
Dad.
Okay, sorry, what?
Ruby K just said, "Oh, I'm not passing it forward. I've just continued subbing myself."
Oh, I see. Okay, well then your selfishness is much appreciated. Thank you. Toy maker. All right, that's it. Toy maker. There you go. Applied intelligence.
Look.
So this is
The beautiful nature of two moose standing on a rock.
So how do we check this out? All right. I think he's actually using LinkedIn mouse.
Okay,
Maybe I'll put him in.
Damn.
Maybe I'll give you his LinkedIn link. LinkedIn. Oh. I'll see if I can find him for you.
Defying gravity.
Tony. LS.
Couldn't I just hold out this awesome spyglass so I know whenever there's a Thyla? Oh my god, I'm actually a genius.
Here,
For the
this is it
first
here.
time in forever.
No, that's not right.
And what are you if I don't say my... Oh, you're a
Ah, he'll be in my network. Let's see if he's in my network. Here we go. I never ever use LinkedIn.
Have a good stream.
He's just not smart enough to back off the edge of that thing. All right, Tony was probably one of the first people I followed on LinkedIn. So
Thank you for the subscription, dude.
Who's subscribed now? Who's subscribed now? Oh, Rick Pendragon. Thanks so much, Rick. And welcome. Is there donations here on Twitch? I don't know about donations.
We do not have that yet.
I think you could just subscribe if you don't mind. Or there's bits. I think you can do the bits thing, can't you?
Yep, there are bits.
Slider says the Stargate Atlantis is the best series, and I'm not going to argue. What are you doing, you strange animal?
He's just...
Lord, I don't know who programmed you. Need some serious work. Oh, yeah, okay.
I want to perch on the top of this.
Alright, if I do this. Where's my friend Tony Ellis? Where are you, Tony? I'm trying to find you on my...
Does anyone know where Arjun
LinkedIn here.
spawn on this map? Because I can't find a single Arjun.
Such a weird robot. You know, I found the Furbies so irritating, but for some reason this guy I
What am I looking for?
Maybe I'm older.
Wait, Captain Coffin Cat, I'm looking for an Argentitis. An Argent, very cool.
Is he singing?
A big bird. I'm looking for a big bird. Oh god, it's so bright. Okay, now it's bright.
There we go, that was it. There's Tony. Okay, here you go. Check this out. This is Tony. My friend Tony. Alright. Okay.
That is not an actual ice wyvern. Nope,
Brilliant
crap, that's an
friend.
actual ice wyvern.
Brilliant friend Tony Ellis, who gifted me the Pleo, the naked Pleo. There you go. Yeah, check him out. He does all sorts of robotic stuff, and it's really, really cool. He didn't make this, but he's been playing with it for a while.
Ice wyverns were on that cliff. Okay, you're not hard.
Arthur needs to come back, says Captain Calvin Cloud. I'm not sure. I think I missed something in the conversation there. Look at this beast. Ah, Captain Calvin Cat. So it was quite a different convention this time because it was this Biohack the Planet convention, and it was mind blowing. It was absolutely. I met the coolest people. I met the coolest people doing the coolest things, the most brilliant people. It's wonderful being the dumbest man in the room because that means you've got so much to learn. I absolutely loved it. The stuff that they're doing. Go check out Biohack the Planet. Go check out the Odin for these kits that they've got. I'm a biohacking convert, and I can't wait to start playing with it. So.
Day of Dawn.
Let me go. I'll get you that link too. Where is it? Don't go wandering. Where are you going?
Hold on.
It's like having a child again. It's like having a little baby
What
again.
am I on? No, I'm definitely on Ragnarok.
So the convention, I'll give you a link now. So this is, I'm just sharing it now. This is the convention I went to, the Biohack the Planet. It's held by Josiah, who runs the Odin, whose company is the Odin. And they do all these amazing biohacker kits for, actually bioengineering kits for classes, for home use, all this kind of stuff. He's just spreading the bio word, and it's amazing. I love the guy. I think he's just an absolutely amazing individual. And what he's put together, the community he's put together is extraordinary. I mean, it's just a crazy, eclectic bunch of people. And yeah. Thank you for the bits. Who sent bits? Daniel. Thank you very much. RoboBits. What are you doing? Oh my gosh, this thing's going crazy. Maybe I should put him with you.
I can't move my mouse.
Can't move the mouse. All right, very good. All right. I'll play with the robots. Killer Sith says, David, you're back. And I'm back. I am. Totally jet lagged, starving to death, but yeah. Yeah, who needs cats? No allergies here.
I love cats.
Yeah. I used to like cats too, but then I had them. We need such a convention in Germany. Yes! Yeah, someone should set up well, there's people in Germany who are doing the biohacking stuff for sure, aren't they? Although I think there's quite strict rules in Germany about what you can and can't do in that regard.
Is this too much for an RJ to be able to get through? Okay, I'm gonna test.
Cats are amazing, little kitten cats. Yeah, I guess. If you like completely selfish beasts that just sit there licking their own bits generally most of the day.
Dogs lick their own bits most of the day.
Yeah, but they're so dumb doing it. They're so dumb looking when they do it. Cats just look like it's like they're doing it. Cats do it in a way. Cats look like they're doing it like they're giving you the middle finger. It's like it's like they're very aware. Yes, I'm totally allergic to cats too. Thank you, dogs forever. Yes, in fact, it'd be nice if dogs were around forever, and this could be the answer. Some kind of a dog Pleo would be very nice. Captain Calvin Cat says in Germany there are rules for everything except for voting for idiots. Oh, please don't. We are not going into. I am not politicizing this this stream. It'd be a disaster. David, where are the burn and learns returning? Corsair. It's a good question. Right now, my burn and learn consists of burning fuel I don't have by doing this fasting thing. So I'm going to try the fasting thing for a bit. As a result, I don't have a lot of energy because of this whole thing. So that's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. I'm hoping to lose a bit of weight and then do some more burn learns once I've sort of once I've leveled out my strange eating habits. Wow, Captain Calvin Cat is allergic to bees, wasps, and hornets, and afraid of them all. Very good. Cats don't have owners; they have staff. That's so true. And hello, Kung Fant. So true. They don't have owners; they have staff. I like that. Heard of a vaccine or something the cat owns? Yes, paper clips. Very true. There is one. In fact, yeah, there is some kind of a shot you can take that treats that or something. I'm not sure whether it actually treats the allergy or whether it just stops the inflammation that's caused by cats. What are you doing? It's trying to sit in my hand. You know, you're not that different from Mars, I'd have to say. Oh, yeah. Captain Calvin Cat and his girlfriend are big fans of those little fur balls. It's so true. Ow, you gotta watch it. It's a little pinchy back there. I guess that's why you usually have rubber lizard skin all over you. Thank you, Corsair. Yeah, I've got terrible excuses for not doing the burn learn right now. I should totally be doing that. In fact, I've got some reading to do. So you know what? I should probably leap back on and do some reading. There was met a couple of people at this Biohack the Planet convention and or conference, I guess, whatever you call it. And they've given me some really cool stuff to read and some research to do. So I better do it.
What?
Can that Dino bot talk, and can we name him Grimlock? Grimlock is a pretty great name. What do you think, Grimlock? More like Dimlock. Get High Now says, what's the Dino robot? He's a Pleo. He is invented by the guy who invented the Furby. And I think he spent a lot of money getting this right. As a result, they're quite expensive. Beautifully, beautifully made. And I don't think they sold a lot. I would love a whole herd of these things. They're fantastic. Dimluck or Dumluck? Oh, you call him Dumluck. Although I like Dimluck somehow. What is your issue? Yes, the glitchy Furbies, Ruby K. I had a Furby, and there were certain things you could do to it that make it an evil Furby. Like shake it and pull its tail and do all these sort of things, and then it gets these weird evil eyes and acts really crazy and basically insults you the whole time. I much prefer that one. Ibrek likes the Dino. Ibrek, I'm so sorry I haven't had a chance to go over that stuff that you sent. Been away, but I will get back to business now that I'm back. So I'll have a look and try to figure out what we can do to help that happen, if you know what I mean. I like Dimluck. Paperclip says Dimluck spelled Dimluhk. Yes. Yeah, that's basically what Furbies do. They're presumed dead until they suddenly wake up and start insulting you or whatever. And they're great for scaring the cat. They're also amazing for tech terrors because the kids loved taking them apart. Because there's just something about, the teeth and the eyes and all the robotics behind that stuff that the kids just love. Kids these days, they love a good robot. A good robot autopsy. XP Mini says, David, take your time. It's not an obligation anyway. Are you talking about my burn and learn? No, you're talking about Stargate. Yes. XP Mini says, and hey. So I will say, hey back to you. Oh, Appley81 says, what's up? And I say a whole lot of streaming and robots and Stargates and all sorts of things like that. Appley, are you new to the stream? I don't recognize the name. Have I missed it somewhere? Trip was amazing. The trip was I can't say I'm a huge fan of Vegas. I don't sort of understand it. It's like this weird, giant you know, like giant, like a amusement park attraction dumped in the middle of the desert. Didn't quite understand. And it's so insanely hot. But I went and checked out the Pinball Museum. I did a little video on my YouTube channel actually for that. But I checked out the Pinball Museum and then just spent 2 of the best days of my life talking bioengineering with some of the smartest people I've ever encountered, and loveliest people I might add too. I made so many friends there. I've got I feel like I've just doubled my Christmas postcard list.
Dad, that means double the amount of
oh, Apple, you were talking about the CRTs last time. That's right. Okay, all right. Sorry, too many names. Can't keep track of them.
That means double the amount of cakes that Mom has to make.
Really? Double the cakes? Oh my gosh, I'm not sure we're gonna send. I'm not sure that Jane can send fruitcakes to everyone on our Twitch streaming list.
Guys, we're all getting free cake.
Killer Sith says still fasting. Well, I have stopped in between. I'm doing this like 2 out of 5 thing where you do like 2 days of fasting out of 5 days. And it's weirdly hardest today. For some reason today has been the absolute worst. I just feel...
because you're jet lagged and you're fasting.
Oh, good point. I'm jet lagged slow, but fast. Snack Recco says, hey guys, and we say, hey dude, right back.
Oh no.
How goes it?
I did not.
What do you think, Bradley? First day of school? Well, first 50% of a day of school. Out of 10, what would you say?
Good.
Good. Let's say good. So math skills obviously top
English,
after
Dad.
after the summer. After the summer, your math skills are just
Why
like.
would it be my math?
Because I said out of 10, how was your day? And you went good.
Oh.
See what I'm saying? Do you remember that?
Did someone say cake?
Ah, don't say cake. Ah.
I had pizza today. Delicious. Now I'm gonna tease Dad. And no, it was a good first day of school. I got to see my friends again.
But Killer Sith says their classes are pretty boring. What classes are boring? What don't you like? Best way to describe Vegas.
Classes.
Yeah. An amusement park in the middle of nowhere. Let's not start with the food again. Yeah, good idea, Karen. Thank you. Thank you for that. So Killer Sith, what classes are you not like it, or are they just badly taught, or they? What's the deal? Whoa. Where are you going, buddy? You're supposed to be smart enough not to do this. But obviously, your programming is failing in some way. You know what you need is lights. You don't have any lights?
You
should add a light to your
Oh,
head.
you can reach me.
Yeah, it does feel like I've got a toddler again. It's that stage where you're walking around like this the whole time, like down here, so they don't, stick forks into electric sockets and things like that. Why did you make 3 doors? Oh, that must be you, right? Did you make 3 doors?
Of course I made 3 doors.
Of course he did, Jordan. What are you talking
It's
about?
called a
Why'd you make
RG
3?
trap.
It's called a what?
RG trap.
It's an RG trap. That's what it means. It's a way of tricking the dinosaur in and then getting out while it's trapped in there. Then you can tame it. Killer Sith has English, history, healthcare, and math. I don't like English so far. History's e-learning, so that sucks, and math is just boring. Math is a tough one, but I gotta say, there's nothing more satisfying than getting those answers right. History, well, if you want to know the future, look at history. What else we got? English, yeah, English. I found English toughest too. I enjoyed the reading. I never liked the writing. Did you ever read some of the works of Ephraim Kishon? No, I haven't, Captain Calvin Cat. I can't even pronounce that name. Ephraim Kishon. Who's that Calvin Cat? Are you hungry? Do I have his food somewhere? I don't know where our... Captain Calvin Cat enjoyed reading, writing in English and German.
Get stuffed, bird!
I think he might be hungry. All right,
Get
come here.
wrecked! Now I can see exactly how much I'm gonna need. Ah, yeah, that's what you get for trying to kill my bird.
What's the get high now says is asking.
Making very much so questionable sounds.
Is definitely questionable? Yeah, because he doesn't like. He's unhappy. Get high now. The Stargate stuff. There are Stargates in this Ark mod.
Yeah.
There is a Stargate mod, and so when they get around by using the Stargate.
Or this Argentine is touching the thing.
Yeah, Daniel, it is a bit of work to get started. You want to go back on the table?
There we go.
Go back on the table.
Now I'm gonna make him starve, and I'm gonna split one and split one again.
I think it's hungry. He must be hungry.
Wow, really?
All right, hang on a second. I'll be back in a second. I'm just gonna get him some food.
Dad, do you even know where it is?
It should be around here somewhere. I usually keep the stuff together. Oh, maybe not. Do you know where we put it?
Tech TV. Born as a Hungarian Jew, he had to move to Israel. Was a journalist. He was a practical writer. He was Australian, but unfortunately died 3 years ago.
Sorry, born as a Hungarian Jew, he had to move to Israel. Was a journalist, was a satirical writer. He was awesome, but unfortunately died 9 years ago. Huh. I'll have to check him out. You're right. I don't know where his food is. I do not know where his food is. Where would I put it, Bratlet?
How would I know?
I feel like it was around here. Oh, he's slowing down.
Do you have an opportunity to watch
His battery's starting to slow down.
Movie with Will Smith?
I have not.
Nickname is not
Because
my nickname. Baz is my nickname. Dad calls me Bratler.
I do. His nickname is Baz. It's true because his full name is Sebastian. All right, buddy. I'm gonna put you to sleep. All right, because you're driving me crazy and your battery's getting a little low.
You missed.
All right.
Try again.
I'm not a big fan of remakes. Yeah, you know what? My thing with the Aladdin movie is that it's people are singing and dancing in it. And that usually puts me off pretty quick, unless it's Moulin Rouge, which I really liked. And there was something else I liked. What are the ones I like? I like Moana.
Oh, you're at 0.2 of a health.
But I really don't like. I don't really like musicals that much. Yeah. So no, I haven't seen it yet. And also, I don't know. Aladdin never did much for me.
Hello,
I gotta
guys.
say. ZPM Hunter, hello guys. I'm late because I had to explain to my father how his new phone works. Dude, then I'm amazed you're here at all, frankly, because that's trying to do tech support for the family is like one of the banes of my existence. I just got to the point where you just have to like suck up your ego and then just go like, I don't know. I do that a lot now. A lot of these like, yeah, no, I don't know. I used to, but I don't know now. Makes it a lot easier because then people stop asking you. It's like MacGyver said to me, you know, you get it wrong and people stop asking you. That's what he said about doing lines, about having lines of dialogue.
My friggin' bird is able to kill everything.
Is anyone on this stream? They are, huh? Oh, right.
If anyone wants to join me in this game, link is in the Discord. If anyone wants to join the Discord,
James Bond says, I am a bit afraid that at some point I get too old to do programming, but then a friend of mine is 83 and he can still do it. So, yeah, of course you can. It's never too old for programming. Meredith, Rodney McKay is lost when it comes to technical questions. That's what I mean, Calvin Cat. I have to like suck up the ego and just go like, no, I don't know. Otherwise, you're there for days doing stuff.
TV.
And then when anything goes wrong in the next like 5 years, they say, you did something to my computer.
I would love to join. I'm sorry. I don't have the stream credits and gift cards enough to be able to buy you it.
I like some of the dark crystal things. Sorry, I'm cutting you off, aren't I? We're not.
No, I'm talking gibberish.
You're not in my headphones, so. Yeah, the dark crystal. I haven't seen the new dark crystal stuff. It looks gorgeous, so I gotta check that out. You're a half a century old. You're wise. Who are you talking to? Me? I'm more than a half century.
He's half century in 1 year.
Yep. Half century in a year.
Almost 2 years now. Old man dad.
Hey, old man daddy. Son, what is this magic box you're using with the pretty dinosaurs on it? 36.
What?
Yeah, I got news for you, Captain Calvin Cat. 36 is nothing, but I'll tell you, I have felt old since I was, Baz's age. So I'm guessing, quite a while now.
Come on, me.
I've been old for 40 years. I was born to be old. I'm like, I can't wait to become really old and really crotchety, or really
You're
older.
already both of those.
Really older and really crotchetier. How's that? And thank you, Brad. It's not that I didn't notice that. It's just that I can't abuse you on streaming.
I live too far away. Cool. I want my.
Oh, really? You went
bird.
gray at 17? My family is weird that way. It takes a long time to go gray. I've got a lot around here now. A lot of gray around the edges, but I still haven't gone full gray, which is really weird. My beard's pretty gray though.
And I'm not happy. Archie's just my PT is so freaking powerful.
The thing about it, King Fan, was saying you must have been bored that there were no computers or internet in childhood. The reality was though that stuff was just starting. So I was playing with all sorts of electronics and the early precursors to the personal computer. So there was actually a lot of really cool stuff to do. And what I love about it is it gave me a basic understanding of computing at its most basic level. Like the computers that were around when I was old enough to get into it were so basic that you could really fathom them quite quickly. Not quickly, but you could understand everything about them. And then they've gradually got more and more complicated, and I can't keep track of everything now. But for a while there, for a brief shining moment, I felt like I almost not knew everything, but I knew a little bit about everything about that stuff. Now it's so hard to keep track of every single upgrade and new thing that comes along. I'm not that old, Killer Sith. The analytical engine. ZPM Hunter is 22 now and starts to feel older for no reason. You know why? Because the entire pace of this world makes you feel old. Especially now that it's online. It's just like you feel like you've lived a week just by being, 20 minutes on Facebook.
Always knew you were old. You're level 1.
Grumbly Bum's gonna have his first gray hair, or her first gray hair. Speak and Spell. Oh, remember Speak and Spell? I took that apart. Of course, the first thing you did with Speak and Spell was try to make it say rude things, right? Daniel, good point. Technology is going too fast for us to keep up with. It's funny, it was Kurt Wurtzau, I never get Wurtz. I can't remember. I don't know how to say it. I don't know how to say his name. Kurt. No, what's his name? Oh, what is his name? Somebody help me out here.
Take care of my bird.
There you go. Ray Kurzweil, that's it. So Ray Kurzweil talks about the fact that we are already at a point where we can't keep up with technology. Like our meat bag processing unit can't keep track of all of the electronic stuff that's going on, and that we're basically going to have to be augmented. We already are being augmented. Like we're augmented by this. We can Google things. We have a phone to keep track of things. So,
oh my god!
Yeah, it's.
I lost my.
It's something that we just can't. We're not capable of processing all this stuff. So we're gonna need help. We're all gonna be cyborgs. You wait. I can't wait. Paperclips. My budget can't keep up with technology. Whose can? Any true nerd is never has enough money. Well, I guess maybe Elon Musk. Maybe he's okay. And I guess probably Notch is probably doing okay after the sale of Minecraft too. Those nerds are probably pretty happy.
If one of those creatures kills my bird,
Jamborina.
I will.
Jamborina wants a new knee. Oh my god. Knees are a cruel joke. If there was a way of just taking these off and putting on really cool robotic ones and a couple of arms, I'd be there in a second. There was this amazing presenter at Biohack the Planet this weekend,
yes.
Anastasia, and she's got 26 implants all over her, and she was saying as soon as she can replace her limbs with robotic ones, she's in, and I can't help but agree with her.
Grab on Dave and head out.
Yes, what is it called? It's called the
what?
What is Elon Musk working on? He's working on the
Did you guys get the flyer buff mod?
It's like a neural interface.
Super speeding.
I can't remember the name of it, but it's a neural interface that he's working on, and it's amazing.
Neural
Let me look it up actually. Elon Musk, Neuralink. That's it.
I knew you had the flyers
His
buff
Neuralink.
mod.
That's it. Does he have his own little page about it? He does. Look at that.
And that.
Yeah. So this is the link for the Neuralink peeps, I think.
Ruby, are
right?
you playing?
What's the live stream? Stopping. Yeah, okay, that's the one. I just want to make sure I had the right one. Okay, so this is the link for the Neuralink, folks. 40 viewers in the chat is nearly too fast to follow. Well, that's why basically Bratlet gets to play, and I get to man the chat.
I'm still following. That's what I'm mainly doing.
I'm the social computer,
because
basically.
since I died, I'm depressed.
He looks good on camera, doesn't he, this little guy?
Plus.
Have you heard of the effing Borg? Says Warder Kiju. Yeah, I've heard mention of them. Of course, I've heard of the Borg.
What are Borg?
The Borg are a Star Trek invention. They're a race of human computer, basically humanoid computers that are all linked together. They have no. They're not like. It's not like your personality, my personality. You're not alone in your head. You're a part of basically a networked civilization, and they come in and they assimilate humans. They'll come in and they'll take you and stick a thing in your forehead and turn you into one of them. You know, or the Cyberman, or just about anything else that everyone else is scared of. We are the Borg. Lower your shields and surrender your ships. We will add your biological and technological distinctiveness to our own. Your culture will adapt to service us. Resistance is futile. Yes. Somebody watches Star Trek. That's Killer Sith, not me. I'm just reading what he wrote, or she wrote. Oh, Jack Jasra! Yay!
Jack Jasra!
Surprise sub! Ha! Most known Borg are Locutus or Borg, or 7 of 9, of course, 7 of 9. 7 of 9, who I believe is rejoining the Picard series, are they not? Maybe we'll see Picardo on that. That'd be fun. How would they assimilate the Wraith? That'd be cool. Locutus Picard. I see. Yes, got it. The Borg are a good example that to interconnectedness is killing creativity and diversity. You know, King Fun, it's interesting. I watched a documentary called, like, Rise of the Killer Robots or something.
Right.
It was like I think it was a German
Hello, Jack.
documentary.
Jack, if you ever want to join me, save my turn it on, because I'm...
We're very good, Jack. Thank you very much.
Actually, no, both of my birds died. Oops.
Let me go back to the documentary. So this documentary talks about how robots aren't so much killing us in a physical sense, they're turning us into robots in a way. Like the idea that we get into a car that eventually will be autonomous, and we are given directions by an artificial intelligence that tells us where to go and how to get there and where to stop and suggests places, and that basically we're beginning to become robots within our own robotic system, which is kind of neat. And then it went into talk about the fact that in China there were so many more men than women that they were turning to robots for love and attention and affection, and both the sort of the physical side of stuff and also just the intellectual side, having something that they can sort of discuss things with, a woman or a womanly entity to do that. So really like wild documentary. I recommend it. It's on HBO. And it's something about killer robots. I should look it up. I'll look that up too. Autonomous driving cars. Kit, take me to the movie set. Kit being the name of Knight Rider, just so you know. Another series. Another one you don't know anything about. What am I looking at? Right. HBO. Documentary. Called Killer Robots. There you go. The Truth About Killer Robots, I believe, was it. There you go. I think that's it. Is that it?
Are you on Xbox One? I have the game there, but I don't have any add-ons on it. We do not have... We have Xbox One. All right. We have Arc for it, but we don't have...
Here is a link to that documentary, or about that documentary. It's, I mean, as from a filmmaking standpoint, I didn't love everything about it, but from a content standpoint, it was amazing. It really just opened my eyes about a lot of stuff. So have a look at that.
Don't land straight.
Oh yeah, there you go.
down.
Yeah,
You're
King Fan.
such
Sorry,
a
it's way ahead of me.
dumb
Sorry,
bird.
King Fan. You were way ahead of me. You can't do mods on an Xbox, so this cluster is on PC. That is right, Ruby K.
Oh, this bird is.
Oh, are you dying?
No.
You look very.
Why would I be dying?
See that stomach thing in the corner there? That's what I feel like right now. Yeah, see that little thing in the bottom right where it shows how hungry you are? That's like in my mind. That's what's happening too.
Isn't.
PC for life. That's right, Appley. PC gaming rocks. I mean PC plus CRT. Really? You're not still using the CRT screens, are you? They're so
help.
big. They're like heating units.
Can I have help? Somebody please help.
Oh, I thought you didn't want help. I thought you were going to do everything by
Dad,
yourself.
I told you already. I want help when I need it. Right now, I lost
But not when I
both of
don't
my
want-
pteranodons,
Yep.
and I can't get there anywhere else.
Okay. So maybe someone will help you. Please, could someone help me?
Please, can someone help?
Fair enough. Fasting and streaming again. I know, Pegasus Rose. I'm a madman. It's crazy. Ruby K's loading in, but have to load the island first, then switch over to Ragnarok to help you. Oh boy, that'll take a while. I'm sure there'll be someone around. But, yes, Sin Vision says CRTs were only a cat warming system. That's very true. You CRT, you call it like a cat roasting terminal.
Because this damn...
I know, Appley. I know they're so much better, the CRTs, but I don't know. I've made the switch. The cold, harsh light of LEDs is my world now. Oh my gosh, Sledgehammer was amazing. Sledgehammer was hilarious. I loved that show. Yeah, Warder Kiju's right. The CRTs do eat a ridiculous amount of power. What are CRTs? Sorry, cathode ray tubes. So basically old tubed TVs. And Apple, he's trying to sell me on them. I don't know. I'm not convinced. Yeah, the Sonys were beautiful. The CRT, it's a beautiful... what happened to you? What happened to you? Are you done? Has someone come to your rescue yet?
No.
I wish I could help you, but I can't log in. Because you've got all
Viking Beach?
You've got all the good tech.
Viking Beach 1 to... Go into Highlands...
Ruby K, go to the Highland. What's it called?
Viking Beach. What's Viking Beach? Which one's Viking Beach?
It says Viking Bay, probably, right?
Viking Bay?
Probably means Viking Bay.
Which Viking Bay? Viking 3, 2, or 1? 2, I think, yeah.
Yeah, Bay. There you go. Old arcade machines have CRT like... Yes. Yeah, all the old arcade
Thank you
games
for
have
the
them. In
100
fact,
bits.
speaking of old
Holy
arcade games, I got to play
smokes,
Tron
this is a big
again.
base.
Remember Tron, the arcade game Tron?
What's this?
It was one of my favorites. I remember seeing the movie, and then there was this game, and I was like, you can live it! And boy, did I ever. I spent a lot of quarters on that. The only money I, quote-unquote, lost in Vegas while I was there was at the pinball arcade. I'm not a big believer in gambling. It seems terribly unscientific to me. And I thought it was a good place to lose the money because the money goes to charity. So, and also
My
I'll
head
keep
hurts
on all
now.
these amazing old arcade machines. I think I did a sweep of almost the entire thing. I should post that so you can see all the games. They go way, way back, even before my time. I know, hard to believe they had electricity. Yeah, Jamboree, it's true. Gambling's fun for about 3 minutes. Gambling's like, I don't know.
Dad doesn't like gambling.
But at the same time, I do sort of, quote unquote, play the stock market a little. So that's basically gambling.
What are you? You're a
Paperclips, what do you consider reasonable? With current prices, you can put a capable build for 300 to 400. Hey, Official Wizard, what are we talking? PCs? Killer Sith just got themselves banned. Well done, Killer Sith.
How?
I'm kidding. Killer Sith said there was a time before yours? Like questioning how old I was? There was a time before time? The time before time itself.
Is this Parasaur just... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, this Parasaur is just going to keep on screaming that I'm here.
Oh, 4 hours of sleep, Calvin Cat. That's not enough sleep. God, I dream of sleeping when I'm asleep. That's how much I love my sleep. There was Land Before Our Time, or something like that, Calvin Cat says.
Boom.
Gaming PCs, Paperclips, Wizard Official. Okay, yes, PC prices. What's, here's a question out there. What about laptops? If I wanted to get another gaming laptop, what would you recommend?
Boom.
A gaming PC.
Boom.
It doesn't have to be a gaming PC, but just one that would work for gaming and that I could use for everything.
Boom.
Daniel Muggan, I'll take a percentage of whatever book sales you get.
Boom.
Watching you makes you want to play Ark again. Oh, really? Is Cal resisting Ark? 4 hours, 3 hours would kill me. I don't know, 4 hours would kill me, honestly. Austin Evans and his PC builds. I will check it out right now.
I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid of you, big
PC
dinosaur
build.
that could possibly kill me if I by accident punch a parasaur.
Oh, I think I've seen this guy.
Well,
How to build a gaming
that's
PC.
very nice.
All right, great.
Cal, join us.
Good suggestion.
Join us, Calier. Why would you need, but I also need to go to bed. That's fine, Jack. You don't have to join.
Austin Evans.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. We've come
Sorry, the noise.
What was that?
Austin Evans. Here we go. I'm just looking up this guy. Whoop. Thank you. Here we go.
Hey, guys.
So this is the one they were
This is
talking
Josh.
about. Austin Evans. I will put a link there. Sorry, just so you know, that link is for Austin Evans, who is a YouTube builder. And good Lord, what kind of, could you change your camera angle for God's sake? Those are tighty whities I don't want to see. Karem disappeared for a bit, but I'm back now and in bed. I say. Oh my. I suggest Austin because he does builds with the different prices. Oh, great. Okay, that's cool. I like the... Would you get... Hey, come on.
I didn't mean to.
Those are some camera angles I don't need. It's back again. Ah, come on. I want to see your dino butt. So does Jay-Z 2 cents, but not as often? What?
Ah, hi. Wait. Hi. How do you talk?
Yeah, them tighty whities are not as tighty whitey as not as whitey as they are tighty.
Q.
Yes,
Oh.
the character does
Why?
have. I kind of like the way
Why?
he's built him. He's got a good,
Q.
interesting form to
I.
him.
Oh, P.
Okay,
L.
Jack Justice says good night and have a great stream.
J,
Jack,
K.
are you? What's the deal? You got to work or something? Where are you?
H,
Is it too late
F.
for you?
Oh,
Appley
thank
says
you.
lots of spinach. There are snails in Ark?
Yeah.
I guess so. I'm looking at one right now.
Sorry,
They're kind
I'll
of cute.
stop moving. I'll just sit right here.
So Jack Jasper, you bailing on us?
Is it U or is it T?
Poor Jack. I think we're getting, because we're back in
R?
Toronto. It's the
T.
time zones are screwing us up.
H.
We have to try to be a little earlier, maybe on weekends or
G.
something.
B.
Oh my gosh! King Fat just bought Sledgehammer. Oh my! Really? Just bought the whole 12 DVDs?
Pardon?
Oh my God.
Pardon? Thank you. Thank you for helping.
Kiefer Sutherland.
Oh,
That guy.
Where
God, he was like
where were you when you died? I was about...
amazing guy.
Okay, can you see my stream?
We had Snakes in Hern, a monocle cobra. Ooh, wow.
So, oh wait, you wouldn't be able to...
Karem got a little excited because he loves snails.
See this? Okay, so see where around where 70 long and like like 60 basically. You were 45-65.
Yep.
Sorry.
That's what they say, 45 by 65. I can't
There?
believe Dr. McKay
No,
asked
when
me
I got-
questions.
okay,
I got
yes.
lots of questions. Ha! Captain Calvin says, if you could write another McKay adventure, how would you play it out? I'm doing it now. He has a son and then tries to do a streaming channel.
He has a son?
Killer Sith, what are the new iPhones going for? Because someone in our family just got one.
Dad. What the? Go through the... Yee!
Yeah,
Nothing happened.
I find them crazy expensive. I'm only on iPhone because... Oh, we're going through the gate. Going through the gate. Woohoo! There you go. Who was asking about that? Is Appley, right? Was asking about the Stargates? Or no, was it Appley?
Okay,
Somebody was asking
so
about Stargates.
Here, but that way.
It's what? It's $1,500 for the SX Max? That's ridiculous.
You mean the XR?
I feel like...
I have the XR, not the SX Max.
There's Brilliant, and then there's me. Says, not that Siri. I'm guessing the new ones will be even more... I don't know. Ugh. Yeah, no kidding. Warder Kiju's got a good point. What kind of a PC can you build with $1,500? The problem is, can you then fit it in your pocket and take it with you? Well, actually, probably could. I've got a Raspberry Pi. The new Raspberry Pis are apparently amazingly fast too.
Oh wait, what? No, stop! It's that way. I don't want to punch.
All right, everybody. Jack Jasper's feeling a bit meh, so we're all gonna send cheer up vibes to Jack Jasper.
Thank you.
Feel better. Feel better. Feel better.
Paul.
Get some sleep, buddy. We'll talk soon.
Sleep.
Good night, Jack Jasper.
I don't
We
like
miss you
when
already.
I feel meh. Because I feel happy. Because Stell is I'm just gonna call you Stell.
$1 million PC should at least be able to talk
It's
and be
taking me
hit
to get my
or silently.
PT and my RG and stuff like that back.
Jamborita says she's also or he's also feeling meh. I just say they are also. I'm gonna just go with they. They is just so much easier because I just get it wrong every time. Says they are feeling meh.
Crack?
So they're stream hopping and getting on with some knitting. Knitting. Something I suck at knitting.
Yeah,
I tried
it's
knitting.
near a bunch of mountains. Oh, that way, over there. I think that's it.
Official Wizard says the new build costs $1,500. It's decent. Is that with a monitor as well?
Ooh. Does anyone play Magic the Gathering?
Killer Sith says who knits? It's outdated. What would you do instead, Killer Sith? Ooh, get a robot to do the knitting. That would be cool.
Somewhere around
It's called a loom.
Here.
Gotta go again. All right, Captain Calvin Cat. Goodbye. We miss you. Gotta go again. So go live long and prosper, as you'd say. Something like that. I never get that.
There.
I get cramps trying to do that.
I'm right down here. Go down.
There are knitting robots. They're called like
my bird
looms.
Ivy. You're alive.
Yeah, see, that's the
Oh,
problem.
my
That's the
precious.
problem, Official Wizards. It's like you do the build, but there's all these other things you got to then add to
Thank
it.
you so much. Stop.
Captain Calvin Cat, Friday? Do you think we'll be live Friday?
Ow.
We might. We'll see. It's the first week of school, so our schedule is always open. I'm hoping we can come up with an actual schedule, but we'll see.
I thought there was a pearl over here. There was, and you just saved me from it.
Thank you, Daniel, for the 100 little Sunday birthday bits.
Birthday bit.
You cheered.
Excuse you! I don't want to know about your birthday bits.
Yeah,
Thank
no
you
kidding,
very
Captain
much.
Calvin Cat. We do need a schedule. It's just hard to do with life.
I really want to tame this thorny
I've always wanted a
dragon.
schedule. Believe me, I wish I had a regular job. It's it drives me crazy that I never know where I'm
But I
going to be
can't
or what
pick
I'm
it
going to be
up.
doing.
Oh, I'm dehydrated.
High school did not go by fast enough for me,
Not
Killer
anymore.
Sith.
My RG.
Oh, in response to Magic the
alive.
Gathering, blue decks are the best. I'm a big fan of green. I like playing. I
like red and black.
Yeah, it's true. You know
Like
why?
my
Because he's a jerk.
soul.
That's why.
Pick up.
What's Daniel? What are you sorry about?
Pick up.
Raj Luthra. What game is this? This is called Ark.
Ark Survival Evolved.
Ark Survival Evolved. The island is.
Ragnarok.
It's Ragnarok is the name of the map, and we have a bunch of mods on there, including a Stargate mod.
Okay, you're on level 25.
Kirem Kifo didn't want to leave high school. Oh my God, you couldn't get me into high school. Couldn't stand it. I used to do all the
What?
reading and none of the homework.
You just picked up a thorny dragon?
Blue does have great counter spells, it's true. Killer Sith hates presenting. Yeah, because you know why? Because kids are cruel.
Oh, just over here.
But it's a good skill to have. The better. I mean, I always think of it like kind of like acting. You need to get up there and be someone else, and then it doesn't bug you when it doesn't go well.
Right here, that'd be great.
King Fan. I definitely get shaky too, Killer Sith. I used to get terrible shakes. I stopped doing theater because I used to feel so ill before we did plays. I was so nervous. Most of my real-time friends, most of my real-life friends are basically from high school. Like, it's like, I have a few real-world friends, and then I do meet a lot of people online now. I meet a lot of people online, but I find it very hard to connect with them. So there's people who I want to see, I would like to start seeing more regularly. Like Tony in England would be another person.
I didn't know that. I didn't mean to hit you.
I find theater is terrifying because it's live. Like, it took me a long time to come around to this because I just, the live thing, when you start actually drilling down and thinking about what you're doing, I get nervous. In fact, I'm going to stop talking about it now. But yes, stage, I just found, the frustrating thing I found with stage was I was like, oh, that little bit was so good. If they'd filmed it, they could use that. And then another day you'd be like, oh, that other part was really good today. They could have used that. So I just feel like, the thing I like about film is you could sort of nail it and then keep it and then cut it all together and you got your movie. But the reality is that it becomes a bit like theater too, because you rarely have enough time to do things more than a couple of times on little films. And on big films, I find they lose their spontaneity and their sort of spark when they're done too many times. So, yeah, but stage, I just found stage very...
Don't worry, Stell, it's okay.
Yeah,
just
I would do it again.
I would do it
again. It's very, very nerve-wracking, but I would consider stage of some sort.
Stell, keep it up there. I'll be there in a sec.
Oh, Warder Kiju, the computer builds, the stuff that they do is just gorgeous. I love it. I wish I could do more of them because they're just the technology that's available now for those things, and technology just like the bling available is amazing. Yes, the Stargate schedule was crazy hectic. Appleby, we shot.
Yeah, it can.
We shot basically an episode every 5 to 6 days. So that's an hour of television every 5-6 days. There's usually like pickup stuff and second unit stuff to sort of add to it, but for the most part, all the talking, all those big wordy bits that I'm in, they were mainly done really quickly. So yeah, you sort of have to get really good at just rolling with things. Things go wrong, keep acting, and hopefully they can cut the bits that don't work out.
Now that's too close.
Oh, Raj Luthra has a bunch of Magic the Gathering decks.
I just got into it. Newly got into it again.
Hey, okay. Warder Kiju's putting together a Ryzen deck. Ryzen 9. 2080 Ti. Oh. But already a few thousand. Yeah, no kidding. That's it. Yes, you could do it for cheaper, but it's so hard to do it when you know that there's more expensive stuff out there.
Can you okay. You know what? I don't like this. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, I think when you're I think the end game, they were saying that Iron Man, whose name I've forgotten now, is...
I'll just put him down. I'll manually tame him. I'm so sorry that I made you go through all this.
Yeah, that he would just change his name. He would just change his lines whenever he felt like it. Look, if you're allowed to do that, that's great. It makes it very difficult for everybody else, and especially the filmmakers. But I think it's also, I guess, it's a way of keeping things spontaneous and such. I'd imagine that would drive me nuts because people who change the scene every time you do it it's very frustrating. I find because the cameraman has to know where you're going and what you're doing and. It's like I remember a guy was doing all this ad-libbing stuff on something and walking around, and the camera guy said, "Well, it's fine, except that you're not on camera for it."
Halfway there. Keep shooting, and then I think you can shoot 2 more times if you have it. Oh no! Don't run away from me. Okay.
Oh yeah,
I got
Raj,
from
it
now
gets
on.
really complicated. Magic the Gathering. You know what's even more complicated is that wretched Yu-Gi-Oh game. Oh my god, I can't get over how complicated that is. 1660 Ti. Yeah, that's gonna be pretty slow now, isn't it?
Thank you so much, Cal.
You
You're
can
not
overclock
Cal,
it.
you're
Really?
Scal.
So, Warder, you can overclock the graphics card and get like almost double out of
I'm
it?
so used
Wow.
to saying thank you, Cal, because she always helps me with things. I've got Mudden, don't worry about it. But Cal doesn't play with us anymore.
So Raj, you're learning the
Too
Yu-Gi-Oh
good.
game too. Yeah. Yeah, naturally, Daniel, I would have been a perfect Aquaman. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, his body type is
Yeah, I got my body. We're basically,
twins.
exactly the same body type.
Twinsies. That's guilt tripping me into playing. What? No,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
not guilt tripping.
How's
you.
not at all, Cal. We just miss you a lot. Thank you, Geezer Geek. Apparently, me trapped on the bottom of the ocean proves that I am no Aquaman. Yeah, it's pretty true. I'm more of a whale, I think, at this point. Or like some kind of lost sea creature.
Don't worry. Yes. Hi. What's
Huh.
that?
So Warder Kiju's overclocking is Titan X. I guess we should try overclocking. I've got a...
Thank you. I know how to craft them now.
I don't know what
They're going to be quite easy to craft.
GPU we have in the
Oh my god, I've never
in the
held one of these
Stormtrooper
things
PC,
before.
but I'll have to look and see
Pokeball?
what could be overclocked on that.
Can I Pokeball a human?
Have I been to the ROM? The Royal Ontario Museum? Yes, many times. I love the ROM.
Ah!
Warder says be very careful with
no,
overclocking
just
because you can fry stuff.
Can-
Oh, I know it well.
Are there
I know that. I used to-
on
used to
this,
overclock
or have I just
my,
been watching like too much of that
the
weird,
CPUs.
what's that game called? Like, it's this version of a game. I don't even remember what it's called. Anyway, food.
Killer
Oh,
Sith wants to go to the ROM. I haven't been there for ages either. I have to check it out at some point.
Is the food like increased so I'm actually able to eat stuff and not starve to death? Because I feel like it is.
Why are some of the creatures red?
What do you mean?
When like the flapping creature is outlined in
Oh,
red.
that?
Yeah.
That means it's an angry one. It's
an
not
angry
friendly.
bird.
But the thing with that angry bird
Oh,
is
enemy
that
bird.
it styles, yeah.
Thank you, Geezer Geek. It's a much more concise answer than my loving son.
Now, I need to get some food and some water, so I'm going to go down here with my lovely bird, Ivy.
Green is your possessions, I see. Yes, it's mod to highlight the neutral-friendly enemy mods. Oh, good. Okay, I see. So it's for losers like me to make sure that I'm not, like, bashing the wrong dinos.
Are you talking about green? Oh, no, you're talking about this.
Paperclips just said the most profound thing. They said, I wish people were outlined like that, so you knew who your enemy and your friends were. That's very good, Paperclips.
That could help me.
What is the mod called that does that fast?
What?
That outlines your
It's
enemy?
called Awesome Spyglass. It's basically just a spyglass that shows...
There you go.
And see, whenever it's gray, that means it's a very, very adorable little creature that's just sleeping.
See? You're right. You need the awesome spyglass for life.
Awesome spyglass. I'm gonna
Wow.
grab
Official
some
Wizard's doing some serious overclocking.
level stuff. So, this level. What do I want?
Isaac the Pug!
Isaac the Pug! Isaac the Pug!
Isaac the Pug's in the house!
Isaac the Pug! Happy Bears.
We need the awesome teleporters, too.
Don't we have... No, the reason we don't need awesome teleporters
Oh, where
is
we go?
because we already have basically teleporters, and they're called Stargates.
Killer Sith's going for dinner. We'll try to keep streaming for a little bit longer. What time did we start the stream?
Probably...
Isaac the Pug says how long you're streaming for. We don't know yet.
We started at 5, and
did?
now we're going to go till 6:30.
Okay, so we've got half an hour more.
Or maybe 7.
Eat fast. Sargonas Megami. Aha! I'm working on it, geezer. We working on what? Oh, the awesome teleporters. Yeah. But dear ham, even on Stargate they had teleporters. The Asgard teleporters. Yeah.
They had Asgard
Cover your bits. They're
teleporters
beaming me
from
up.
Stargate.
The official wizard, some cards will inevitably be due to better partner board cooling, yeah? Some cards will inevitably overclock better due to better partner board cooling, yes, okay.
I can tame so much stuff.
So really, overclocking just comes down to the heating issue. That's the only thing that stops it. Stops you from doing more.
Couldn't I just download my RG and then...
Isaac's saying, do you think you'll play Xbox after? I don't know. Maybe for like half an hour or so, but, you know. Just because someone's already playing, and I spent a lot of time on screens today already.
I have not.
Well, more than you should have.
That is a bold hedgehog lie.
A bold hedgehog? A bald hedgehog lie. Oh. A bald hedgehog. That's basically just, don't you mean like a rat?
No, bald hedgehog. Don't you mean a rat?
K. Isaac the Pug says K. You know why? Because he's cool. With a K. He's cool for K.
Cool for K. I'm cake for cool.
Jaws Matt just got here.
I know.
Been playing the Blair Witch game in the dark.
Bless you.
What?
His battery's
Someone's
low.
battery's low.
Dad, someone help
I
him.
can solve this. I can solve it by this. There you go. Your battery's now not low.
Oh, you're fighting a dead terror bird. Very nice.
NVIDIA keeps the highest quality GPUs for themselves.
Don't even touch. Don't even.
Have we ever played Fallout? Hyped for Cyberpunk 2077. Is anyone hyped for Cyberpunk?
Yes.
I don't know. Look, anything with Keanu in it's got to be good. But I just wasn't sure how much of it was gameplay, how much of it was cut scenes. I don't know.
Spam movements.
I'm curious to see how it'll work. Bratlet's big on Fallout though. You want to do Fallout, don't you? Or is it Borderlands?
It's Fallout.
Fallout.
Borderlands.
Yeah. Cal Rear, Keanu in my game, must have. Cal, you a big Keanu fan? Actually, what am I saying? Who isn't a big Keanu fan? Huh. So Warder's saying that NVIDIA keeps all their good chips and then passes everyone else to MSI, like my laptop MSI.
Whoa, I have 8 into movement speed. Now you are a hostile RG, aren't you?
Cal says those Polish developers are amazing. Okay, all right, it'll be fine.
And I need some levels. You're a hostile RG.
Daniel says that the Fallout games are good and the Cyberpunk 2077 looks awesome. I think Cyberpunk looked good. Don't think it disappointed as much as Detroit being human. Oh, really? Oh yeah, Witcher 3 was good, wasn't it? And I didn't play it. I just saw a gameplay of it. It looked good. Do I collect Blu-rays, David? No. Oh no, I gave up on physical media ages ago. Although I might go back because I just saw someone selling like a VHS for like $1,000 for some old VHS, and of course the reason is that everyone's been throwing them out for so long that they're becoming collector items, right? Collector's items. Oh man, I feel the combination of jet lag and hunger kicking in. This last 25 minutes is going to be rough, but I'll make it.
Hey, you're a Carno. What are you?
VHS players getting top dollars now? It's not the players so much, Order, as it's the old... it's specific VHS tapes, it seems. I don't think people even want to play them. I think they just want they just want to have the old VHS. Any elite dangerous commanders out here? Is the question from Official Wizard.
Elite danger.
Cal says they need to do some down talk in return for you, David. Got $300 worth of games to buy in 2020. Really? Wow. Geezer Geeks on Elite and Space Engineers. Ooh, we gotta do
Space Engineers.
Space Engineers. You slowly lose the audio on tapes. You slowly lose everything on tapes, Cinvision. Believe me, the video quality is terrible. Raj is asking if anyone's playing Star Trek Online. Kerbal Space Program, yes. There's a bunch of people who seem to be doing that. Oh, do I mean... Wait a sec. Is there a difference between Space Engineers and Kerbal Space Program? I guess there is.
I don't want the hamster.
Yeah, the VHS quality. The reason why VHS is like is a filter on video now is because it's just terrible. Hey, Morals Up. Thank you, Morals Up, for subscribing. 3 months. Woohoo!
Whoa, ew. start pumping in your movements.
Uh-oh. Karem didn't meet Kiana because of his mother. Well, never forgive her. Wow. VHS is half of standard def? I did not realize that. I mean, I know it looks like crap now, but I remember the time thinking how crystal clear it looked. You could freeze it, and the image was almost perfect, except for all those jaggy lines.
Perfect.
Oh, Daniel just threw us 100 cheers or whatever it is.
I said thank you.
Excuse me.
100.
McKay would come up with a good way to get rid of jet lag. Yeah, he'd go to sleep. He wouldn't be as kind as to be here for you guys. He'd be fast asleep, snoring his way to happiness. I once rescued the data I produced when I was 12 years old on an Amiga 500 floppy, and it worked. Well, those things are like indestructible. Well, I shouldn't say they're indestructible. That's not true. But they're like, they were built like tanks, those old floppy drives. Karim said, I think you meant her mother. I don't know where that's going, but... Lemons remove jet lag from McKay. Thank you, Geezer Geek. Yes. Just place them on my eyes to refresh it.
Hello.
I, of course, have no such lemon allergies. I'm a big citrus fan, in fact.
Do you have tech armor already?
Yeah, the floppy disks were, it's so true. They're just, yeah, I mean, they're... Any magnetic medium, right, is going to be a problem. Especially when it's on a little flexy piece of plastic like the floppies were. All right, Grumbly Bum has to go eat breakfast. Continue to pack up my house. Movers are coming in a couple of days, so not ready. So not ready. 2 days. You started 2 days early? God, we packed up that whole house in England in like a day. No, go Grumbly Bum. Do it. Be prepared. There's nothing worse than not being prepared for movers.
I'm a she. Dad.
Oh, did I, Karim? Sorry. This is why this is why I'm just going to say they from now on.
They mother.
Yeah.
They mother.
Thank you, Karim.
They just staring.
Yay for citrus, Geezer Geek. Thank you. Are you going to watch Carnival Row? It's really good, but not really for youngsters. If you get what I mean. Oh, I see.
Yeah. Dad, no watching.
Well, I got to support little Zelenka, don't I? In his acting endeavors. Thank you, Ruby K. Can't go wrong with gender-neutral pronouns. They make a good point.
I'm gonna take one of these, and I want...
Baz got it right the other day. Good for Baz.
What did I get right?
You knew that Karam was a she.
I told you, Dad. I knew he was a she the whole time.
Yeah, I get confused. It happens all the time. I'm an old guy. We get confused about those things. I used a special floppy hardware. I purchased that use case only, but the old 25-year-old medium didn't decay too much. Huh. I think, look, it depends how the stuff's stored, you know? Like some of that old storage. It's funny, we were talking about storage at the Bio conference because one of the guys there does investment and says that Microsoft is working on using DNA as a form of backup.
Dragon saddle.
Exactly, Geezer Geek. Once we get over the confusion of being confused, we wonder what we're confused about.
Hello, bud. How are you doing? Dad, meet our new friend.
Who's that?
This is Thorny Dragon.
Oh! Thorny Dragon?
I know the name of him.
What?
E!
E? Casper, yeah! Casper's the name of
Now,
our
Casper, get in my Pokeball.
He's like Casper Geddon.
Dad, do you want to see something?
Yep. No. You have a Pokeball? No.
Boom, he's in my
Shut the front door. What is that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, you've got like a Pokédex?
Yeah, and now look, it shows on what creature it is.
And what is that thing spinning on it?
It's DNA.
Thank you. Well done.
Not that much.
What blasphemy is this? Pokeballs in my arc? Yeah, we got it all. We got Stargates, Pokeballs. There's nothing. There's no stopping us. Man-made. Casper return.
Yeah, Casper's my lizard in real life, just if anyone doesn't know.
Yeah. Cryopod. That's it.
Yeah, it's called
Cryopod. Thank you, Thank you, Ragtag.
Ragtag?
Thank you for being here, and thank you for chiming in.
I forgot. I had another dead
It's true,
body
Water.
just
Total
over
franchise
here.
mashup. But no lightsabers. It's a good point. Let's see. Hang on. No lightsabers? I provide the lightsabers around here. I think you can do the push with this too. Oh yeah. I love this thing. Does this bother you while you're playing?
No.
I pronounce you Sir Bratlet of the Ark.
What?
Yeah, so we provide our own lightsabers around here.
Well, one day I'll find Dave.
Well, you can change the.
You are not actually level
these, right?
145 or.
How did you change these? It was.
You jab forward.
Episode 6 is nice and green. And then if you want to change it again, you just press the button, hold it.
Episode 5 is purple. Yeah, that's
then,
double tap. Then you go.
And then you can volume control up and down. There's a few things to learn to get them working.
Dad just learned that, just so everyone knows.
Yeah, I relearned it. Just relearned it. Why am I not? Should I?
What the hell?
Does it change the sound when you do that as well?
You're gonna hit something.
Episode 6. Episode 5.
Lightsabers really exist.
But it does change the sound a bit for each one.
Yeah,
Pretty
so
cool.
I bet my dad,
Right.
I'd be like, oh Dad, don't sit there, watch out, it's my lightsaber. And then he'd sit on it and like rip the whole couch up.
Yeah, it's so true. If lightsabers were real, I would have wrecked this place already, and I'd be missing a lot more limbs.
Yeah, robotic handicap, here I come.
You know, Geezer Geek, they have you can put your own together, right? They have like components that you put together and you can build your own. King Founts like that's like my favorite quote now is you could kill yourself all the time. You would kill yourself all the time if the lightsabers were real.
Crystal. I don't need that. Oh, I have a sword.
I don't know that the sabers at Dragon Con were that cool. They're probably the same ones. What are they called? They're called like Ultra Sabers, I think. No lightsabers in the house.
So true.
Your movie GL ring. What's that?
Level 55. Oh, I'll craft it. Oh,
Ha!
yes.
Got a good picture of my boyfriend as Gandalf costume with a lightsaber. Nice, because Gandalf with a lightsaber, that's the way to go.
How do you make...
Oh, Green Lantern. You a Green Lantern fan, Geezer Geek? I was never a big Green Lantern fan. I don't know. I think we've talked about this before. I was like, there was something about the way they could just create anything out of air. Just made sort of. I was like, eh. Daniel's like, wait, they're not real? No, they're not. Much to my chagrin. Someone will make one eventually, won't they? They got to figure something out like that. A real lightsaber? Really? So Geezer Geek, Green Lantern was your #1 favorite hero. All right, I'll try not to hold that against you. You must have hated the movie, or did you like the movie? I got it right. Green Lantern. It was Green Lantern. That's the one. Yeah.
You're the cactus up. Okay.
Yes.
I have to
Guy
get
Gardner
more
fan.
sand.
Very good. Okay.
I'll go back for sand.
Nightcrawler, one of Ruby K's favorites. I was a huge, you know what? Swamp Thing. That was like my ultimate favorite guy. Baz is definitely Venom, but Swamp Thing, I was
Venom's better.
I still am a huge Swamp Thing fan.
Venom's better.
They started a new series for Swamp Thing, but then it just sort of died.
Yeah, and then it just disappeared.
Yeah. Geezer Geek says C+ for the Green Lantern movie. I love Ryan Reynolds, though, I gotta say. I think he's an amazing actor.
Ryan Reynolds is amazing.
He's funny,
He
he's
was
charming.
great in Deadpool.
Yeah, he was great in Deadpool, and he was great in Pikachu the Detective movie.
Oh my god, Detective Pikachu was one of the best movies of this
It was
year.
pretty classic. Classically amazing.
It's classically delicious.
They're classically
Ding.
delicious. Ding. Mark Strong, Geezer Geek. A+. All right, fair enough. Must be nice to be a 10-year-old and have enough balance to sit on a ball and play art. Yeah, Warder, I do it, and then after a while, I'm like, why do my hips hurt so much? And it's because I'm on the birthing ball.
Here comes the birthing ball.
Ryan Reynolds is Canadian. Yes, damn it, he is.
Gosh darn it! Not that language around
Well-
my house.
Well, King found. You don't have to watch Green Lantern the movie. You don't feel like you have
Why
to.
the
I should watch it
hell
again.
Are you over there?
I should watch it again, probably.
I sit with jeans.
You know, our friend Ray Park
cross-legged, bouncing
did a video
on a ball
with a couple of
while
cool-looking
taming an
laser,
RG.
not laser, lightsabers. I saw him on, I guess, Insta a couple of days ago. Maybe it was Facebook.
Titus.
Just dancing around doing his stuff. He's amazing the way he can do his flips, and he flips the
Gosh
saber, and he
darn,
does
he
flips
is
himself
all
with the saber.
crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Okay, I know
If
what
you remove
exactly
Parallax Cloud from movie, it would be great movie. Really? I don't know. I have to take your word for it, Geezer Geek. I might try it again simply because of you, but and also to be fair, I never read the comic books, and the comic books are always better. So potentially that was part of the problem with the whole Green Lantern thing. Where are you going, Bradlett?
Home.
Home.
Home. A
Home.
place where I can go.
Buzz, let go home.
What?
That's from
Oh.
E.T.
Okay.
Yeah. Did you ever see E.T.?
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah.
I was horrified of it.
You were horrified?
Childhood
Really?
nightmares of E.T.
You had nightmares because of
I
E.T.?
hated E.T.
What kind of a wimpy child am I raising here? That's ridiculous.
I'm less wimpy than you.
Yeah, it's true. Actually, it's true.
Why? Oh yeah, I did so much wimpy stuff. I mean strong stuff, not wimpy.
Yeah, Dawson is saying maybe you shouldn't watch Stargate then. Because it's so scary. My father's in peril. McKay, in character, with a lightsaber, has unlimited comedy potential. It's so true. I always thought E.T. was overrated. Yeah, I mean,
Carl,
Spielberg
please back
stuff-
quick, everyone.
the
Make
Spielberg
your turn
stuff
on me.
feels really dated from that era. Although, I gotta say, seeing Jaws again, brilliant film. One of my favorite movies, Jaws. Love that. Nightmares about the Asgard.
Where
Yeah,
the
it's true.
hell is my RG?
Those little naked aliens. How do you have the willpower so fast? I haven't eaten 10 hours and I'm grumpy as heck. I haven't eaten since last night around 7. So I'm coming up to 24 hours now.
6:45.
The Furlings. Yes, the Geezer Geek. The Geezer Geek raises a good point. The Furlings of Stargate.
What are furlings?
Oh, don't even start. Someone will explain it all to you at some point.
Furlings, everyone, tell me.
Yeah, furlings.
Quickly, what are furlings?
What's the best description people have for furlings here? What are you fasting for? Weight loss or what? It's kind of,
No one.
certainly if I could
knows
lose some
what
weight,
they
that'd be
are.
fantastic. But ideally, just to try, I want to just try it out. I read a
I
book
really
about
like
it,
Deadpool.
and
They have the
it
best
said that it sort of puts your body into recovery mode, and I was curious to see if it's
What
going
are
to
furlings?
have any impact on my my feeling of well-being or lack thereof right now.
What are furlings?
Starbuck, hello, right back at you. They're totally a rabbit race. Yeah, totally. Plant-based alien with leaves that furk out. Yeah. Okay. Noises are funny for
I
you,
want to know what.
not for us. The whole point of furlings is they're like a made up race in Stargate that was discussed ad nauseum. It's a cruel joke from the writers. I think it's probably the best way of putting it. Sin Vision says it's a cruel running joke from the writers. Yes, well put.
Oh, contains a simple pistol.
Get High now says they've done really good on keto, but I've been thinking of trying intermittent fasting recently. Look, my thing is this. I can't do diets. I think diets are stupid. Because you just, what do you do when you stop? So I want to come up with a system where I can where I can have a schedule of eating that I know exactly when and what I'm allowed to eat. So I find that fasting twice every 5 days basically makes me constantly think about what I'm putting in my body. Makes me just, think twice before I start eating total crap. And also, hopefully, we'll reduce a bit of the old beer belly I got going, the beer belly and everything else I've got going. So, and I'm getting older, and I will get diabetes because it's a genetic thing, and so I just thought I'd get like a little head start on it, So I want to be able to let around as long as possible for this little guy. I want to be able to annoy Bratlet as long as I possibly can. Oh, Pegasus Rose says Weight Watchers. Really? Now, what do you do with that? Do you like follow do you have to like talk to other people who are dieting? Then I'm not good at doing anything. I'm not a team player. I don't know if you noticed that. I'm not good at working with people. Huh. Well, there was a book that was recommended to me. Get high now. Let me see what it says. The thing I don't like about keto as well is people get that weird keto breath thing and get that weird kind of like horrid kind of like ugh. I don't know what it is. It's like something about the keto breath that doesn't work for me. Let me find this book that I was looking at. I'm by no means recommending this to anyone because I haven't read the whole thing. But
Dad, you don't like it, right? You don't like this keto thing?
I don't know about the keto. I don't know. Maybe it works, and maybe I will end up doing it. But I just don't want to diet. I want something that I can do regularly, as just like I want a lifestyle rather than a diet, if that makes sense. So this was called The Fast Diet, called by Dr. Michael Mosley and Mimi something or another.
Mimi.
And I have read the whole thing, and one of the things that I really wanted to do, because I just don't trust most diet-related things, because there's just so much magic and mystery in these things. They reference a number of studies and papers, and I haven't read the papers, so I can't sort of back it up. I just have their word to say for it. But they just have. I like the logic behind it. I think, but more than anything else, I like the fact that it's like a way of. It's almost like working out to me. It's like for one day I have to show absolute willpower and not eat for 24 hours. And, it's only really 12 hours because you're only awake for like half of it. But I just thought what I like about it is that it means I get to sort of show that willpower twice every 5 days. And that's just going to help me in general. So that's basically the way
Are you ready?
That's basically the way I'm approaching it. So it's partially a weight loss thing. It's partially a health thing. And it's also partially just like kind of a discipline thing. I like the idea. I think that I've got to the point in my life where I eat when I don't need to eat, and I want to remind my old decaying body that it's not bad to starve a little once in a while.
It's horrible to starve.
Oh, really? So, Get High now says they didn't get the keto breath. Maybe it's me. Maybe it depends on the person.
Yes.
I worry that you get that kind of weird, almost like morning breath. Or I did, anyways. That was my thing. Apparently, allegedly, and I do not know the science behind this, so I'm not going to agree or disagree. But apparently, yes. One of the theories, I guess, is that that fasting ups your stem cell count. Stem cells are pluripotent, so they can basically become any other cell. That's their value. That's why people want to take them out of babies, basically. And so yes, apparently fasting is supposed to up that. It puts your body into a kind of recovery mode, apparently, after a certain period of time. Starbucks says he has no idea. You are a decaying McKay. I am a decaying McKay. It's true. Very true.
Decaying McKay. That's a good brand name.
You get breath with low carb diets. Yeah, there's something about the carbs, isn't it? God, I miss carbs. I love carbs.
I love carbs.
I do eat carbs, by the way. I'm trying to eat a few less of them.
Much.
Oh my God, this is going to turn into like a self-help diet thing. Oh God, what have I done? Quick, somebody talk about
my arc.
Dinos or robots or something.
I'm going to use my Pokeball. Dad, you might want to see this. Ready? Look how cool it looks in the dark.
It does look very cool.
And
I like
I threw it out. There we go.
The green glow is cool. It makes me want to make bacteria glow in the dark like I'm supposed to with my bio
Did you see
thing.
that? Did you see me throw out...
The dieting stream. Oh God, you just watched me slowly wasting away. Appley likes carbs and potatoes mostly. I like carbs and everything. Lightsabers, ready? Okay, woohoo! What do we got on now? Let's see. Nope, that's not working.
Episode 5.
Episode 5.
Episode 4. Episode 2. Episode 1.
That's the... that's nice. I like
Stop
that. Blue is
swinging.
nice.
It costs 85.
What you want to do is strike your child with a lightsaber on over the internet. Oops. Sorry, child services. It was an accident.
The wood in there.
Yeah, Dawsony. Yeah, if you get the right, there's a few little moves that you make with it. Like it's got an accelerometer in the little sort of custom PCB that the board they've got in here, and depending on the right movements, it puts it into a mode where you can choose which lightsaber you want. I think you can even sort of custom program your own. I haven't got that far. It comes with and they all come with all sorts of sounds. You can actually add your own sounds as well, and all these parts are kind of interchangeable, so you can sort of unscrew things and put in what you want. There's a little like Allen key that goes in there, and you could like remove these and put in shorter or longer or double them out.
I'm gonna
You can do all
starve
sorts of
to
stuff.
death.
It's pretty amazing. Yeah, they're absolutely beautifully made. The guys at Red Giant gave it to me, specifically Aaron Rabinowitz, who's an amazing guy. Both as a guy and also just as a
Friend.
as an effects motion graphics artist as well. Amazing guy, and it's just another company that I love very, very much. You know what? I'll give you a link to them too, because why not? They've just put a new releases on their software out. Yeah, in fact, you know what? Everyone, go and check Red Giant's films out. They are extraordinary. There you go.
I'm gonna quit that.
Not only are they the most amazing bunch of people working for that company and running that company. Actually, reminds me, I got to talk to Chad. I got to catch up with Chad, the man. Yeah, amazing company. I love the way they run the company. It's all sort of distributed. They've got amazing support. They just do, the effects are beautiful, and they're just a really kind of cool part of the whole motion graphics community. Like they're always helping people with tutorials or even specific jobs they're working on, and they do all these amazing. They do the software. They write the software plugins for Adobe After Effects that people use. They've used in Iron Man and Star Wars. All the holograms and stuff use them. It's just they're amazing bunch of people, and they're designed by VFX, real VFX people, like people who worked on Star Wars movies and know what they're talking about, basically. So yeah, they know what they're talking about, and they love
Isaac
it.
the Pug. Hello.
What is that? Nick X22 just followed.
Thank
Hello. Hello. Welcome, and thank you for following. Isaac the Pug's back. Look out, everybody. Think about if the world had Star Trek
Guys,
replicated
how
food,
rare
we wouldn't
is
buy
it?
food. We had
Okay, how many just spawned? That is a question to ask Kalir and Stal. But
Baz, how
I
rare is the
think-
unicorn?
I know.
And how? Yes, okay, very good.
Sorry,
Nice website too.
I just answered. I don't know, but they are.
Yeah,
really
Dawsony,
rare.
they've got this
basically
down.
an Equus, but
they're
a
amazing.
very much better Equus. Much better. They're a much better Equus.
One per map, says Ruby K. Only the one unicorn
One unicorn
spawns.
spawns per map.
Good to know, Kelly. Good to know. Hey, it's 6:30.
No,
No, you deny.
I do not.
You are a time denier. What do you say? Give ourselves. Dawsony just subscribed too.
Dawsony,
Thank you.
Until it dies or get tamed.
Thank you. We'll try not to
until it
disappoint you.
respawns.
I was flying around and saw one, said Isaac the Pug. How weird and random is it that we live in a world where Isaac the Pug, first off, can say, I was flying around the world of art when I saw a unicorn.
It's a pretty freaking wonderful.
Uh-oh. Daniel says, I'm not sure why. I'm counting on you, McKay. The whole world is counting on you. Aren't they always? I just assume that.
The world.
Well, the whole world can wait then. We're on McKay time. No, we're on Bratlet time because it's 6:31 and we haven't wrapped up yet. Tell you what, I'll give you
I
till
need
quarter
a
two.
cactus.
Shall I give you till quarter two?
Pardon?
Look, ZBM, we've outlasted ZBM Hunter. They have to go to sleep.
Yes, please, quarter two.
Have a great night, ZBM Hunter. Thank you very much for joining us. We will be leaving soon too, won't we, Bratlet?
Oh
Won't
yeah,
we?
yeah, we will.
So you won't be
Say
missing much, I'm
why.
sure. Good night, ZBM Hunter. Good night, everyone. Say good night to ZBM Hunter. Good night, ZBM
Good night,
Hunter.
ZPM Hunter.
Do you have an idea on a
Well,
semi-regular
lucky.
schedule yet? Geezer Geek, you know, you're so demanding.
I have to go to school now, so I wake up at 7.
He has to go to school, so we're not going to be starting before at least 4:30, I would think. So I would look for us between the hours of 4:30 and 7:30, around there. Those are probably our days. Geezer Geek's trying to schedule yours. Don't do that, Geezer Geek. do not
Wait, what's he
schedule
trying to schedule?
your streams around my streams. That'd be a disaster.
Oh yeah.
Daniel says, good night, ZPM Hunter. On the one hand, I don't want your streams to end because I enjoy them. But on the other hand, I want to go to bed.
It's
All right,
probably
Karem.
gonna be around.
Karem, who is still a girl. Hey! Hey, we got Isaac the Pug in our streaming chat. Are you in
No.
Discord?
Dad, I haven't been in Discord.
Well, neither have I, but Isaac just showed up. Nat, it's worth showing up. Zeppy Hunter says, thanks. Good evening, night, morning, whatever to everyone else. I know, it's so true. Just to say,
Hello.
Hi.
good day and night to you,
Good
sir.
day, night.
Ma'am.
Ma'am.
Good day or night to you, they.
What? You're speaking
Dawson,
gibberish,
did
Dad.
you make it to your job?
Dad, nobody understands you. It's probably gonna be around
Update.
5
Make it
o'clock
your job to
most
call in.
days.
ZPM or everyone else.
Can I kick?
No, the ZPM part was actually written into the script. It was just then my job to make sure that I said it every time, and I think I might have missed it a couple times, but we'll see. Good day, night, human. Oh, I like that, Geezer Geek. That's good. Good day, night, Geezer. What is happening to that? What's rolling down that hill?
Bushes.
Oh, it looked like there was like an avalanche or something.
Yeah, avalanche of bushes.
Should I get extinction?
Maybe.
Do you think you should get extinction? Should Isaac get extinction? That's the question.
I'm
I
sure
have
I've
all
seen
the
people to
smash packs.
ZPM.
I'm sure you've seen it call. I'm sure I've seen you call
Oh
it a
my
ZPM.
God,
Now
we're
I think of it.
getting zero
Dawson, it's
KBS.
possible. It's
Okay.
possible it happened once
Okay.
or twice.
I'm sorry,
Um,
guys, about the glitches.
But that's one of those things that we should really have probably looped if they'd caught it. In other words, like once you've shot the show, you'll go in and you'll record in a studio
I can
just
crack
bits of
the
dialogue that they need extra
dinosaur
bits or they want to
sound.
change something or you weren't clear about something. I was often not clear about things. I talk very, very quickly, so sometimes people couldn't understand what I was saying.
Nobody ever understands.
No one ever understands what I'm saying. Sometimes I don't even make sense anyways, so, you know. Geezer Geek saw a strong windstorm on Ragnarok earlier and never seen that before.
Oh, windstorm?
Does,
Ha!
does
Get high
anyone know what Genesis is?
Yeah, it's the new DLC coming out.
Get High Now says, I'm curious, are you in some kind of a STEM career? You're so knowledgeable about this stuff.
No, he really wants to do it, but he's not able to. Yes.
Well, it's not a career in that no one pays me.
What?
But
It's such a career.
I'd like it to be a career. I really very much enjoy science, technology, engineering, arts, and math. Always have. And I've
Can I
been,
join the server? Yes, you can.
Arcs and
The
math.
link
You
is in
can
the Discord.
share the server. So yeah, I'm hoping to do some. I've always been like a science nerd. I absolutely love this stuff. So
Come on.
now
Give me
post
XP, my
Stargate,
job.
I have a lot of opportunities to meet people and go places that I wouldn't before. So I take them up on it, and I get to see things. I get to go to robotics conferences and DIY bioengineering conferences, and so I was at Biohack the Planet this weekend. I actually loved that. I would love to go to the bioengineering summit, but I think that's in a couple of weeks. I don't think I'll be able to do that, so we'll see.
XP.
Dawson says I'm a scientist to most of you already anyway, so there you go. I'm not smart, I just play smart on TV.
You always say that. But yours.
Daniel's asking if anyone saw McKay time traveling in the Murdoch Mysteries. That was like, it was like McKay's older and much less confident brother, basically, or grandfather. I looked exactly like my granddad. It was so scary. That hair, that mustache. I don't think he had a mustache, but that hair and those glasses, it looked just like my granddad.
You know what I really want?
Yeah, Hannah says, what do you mean by post-Stargate? Yeah, exactly. Stargate's not over yet. I believe that bioengineering is definitely going to be... it's already the next big thing. The idea being that, we're reaching the end of the petrochemical time, and all that stuff's going to have to be replaced with some kind of bioengineered product. So, I think it probably will be huge.
Once I get one level, I'm
also,
dropping...
nature knows how to do stuff that we don't know how to do. So, instead of trying to reinvent the wheel, why don't we see what wheels nature has already come up with and use that? So yeah, I just also, I mean, there's this big push for like coding with kids right now, and I think it's fantastic. I'm just worried that some of the stuff they're learning is going to be obsolete in 2 to 5 years. Whereas the coding of life is something that is, that's a skill that it's never going to be obsolete, right? So I feel like it's a good thing for kids to be into. It's something that fascinates me, so why not run with it?
Like hedgehogs.
Have you seen the cube is back in Fortnite?
Yeah.
The cube is back in Fortnite?
Play Fortnite.
Is it? We haven't played Fortnite for ages.
Yeah.
I do like Fortnite.
I don't.
Well, I miss our father-son Fortnite where we teased each other and I drove you crazy because I kept dying. I did miss that a bit. Yeah, Flanagan had top billing. It's the hair. I think billing is based on just how wonderful your hair is. I think that's what it is.
Only hair. No hair, no game. So studies show that
Yes.
most people in schools jobs aren't real yet.
Yeah, that random dude, you're right. But like most of the jobs that like Bratlet will, I'm not sure what job Bratlet will have. He'll probably still be streaming.
Yep.
But
And there's
yeah, and I'm
no
happy to do it. Yeah, they won't exist. The science technology jobs, they don't exist yet. They're yet to be invented. So, and I think that who would have thought that there was you could have the job of being a body part engineer or body part designer.
Body part engineer.
Yeah, like literally using 3D printers
Thank
to
you for the
print
follow.
new body parts, replacement body parts. That's actually a job now. That wouldn't have existed, 10 years
10
ago.
years ago.
What just happened? What happened?
Somebody followed.
Oh, someone followed. Hello, who followed?
Level 30. Ah! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! That can't be good. Why isn't it attacking my stuff?
SG1, my first appearance.
How does that
Yes,
name?
absolutely.
Oh, somebody tamed it. Oh, stall.
What do we got?
Thank you.
Well then, top should have been Momoa. That's true. He did have the best hair. It's very, very true. That, and also he's the most famous of all of us, really.
Oh no. Fortnite's doing an It crossover.
Yeah, I know.
No way. Fortnite's doing an It crossover?
I know. I was like, oh my god, if they
we'll have to
actually
check
do
that
this, they've actually just ruined all
Can
of
we check
Fortnite.
that out then? Because that could be good.
No, they're just adding skins in a game mode. I'm like, if that actually happens and they add a Pennywise skin, I think that's the dumbest choice they could make.
Hey, random dude, is this a PvP server?
No.
I don't think so, no, right?
If
It's P versus E?
If you have a PvP server,
Rafa Mendez,
that
the
you have in
great
mind,
Dr. Rodney
if that-
McKay. You rang.
If
Oh.
you have a PvP server in mind, please tell me about it. I very much enjoy PvP servers, and I've been looking for one for a while.
Daniel, you may want to look into this whole biohacking community thing because they're looking at alternative ways of doing sort of gene therapy and that kind of stuff. And they may have some
Estelle, what are you
suggestions
doing
for
up
you.
here?
So
Why are you just watching? Nose?
that's
Very cute
that's very
Griffin, I
sad to
must
hear about
say.
your brother. That is a rough.
Good night.
That's rough.
Just hang up.
So this is Daniel's brother's a
Stargate.
retired
I want
police
a
officer who was injured in a car accident and he's paralyzed from the waist down now. So
Stargate.
we're talking about stem cell research.
I'm gonna
And the idea being that the stem cells would repair the damage.
crafting
Would it though? I mean, or is it? I guess it depends on what you're trying to repair. But I mean, a combination. I don't think stem. I think stem cells are sort of being heralded as the solution to everything right now. But I think in conjunction with other things, they could be. If they could, I mean, they're definitely going to be. If they're going to revolutionize this stuff. So, Raf Mendez says it's a pleasure, sir. Yes, it really is. Enly PVE, says Ruby K. Because their spelling is terrible.
I need tech parasaurs.
And
Or,
Ruby
tech
K's fixed
stuff. Does anyone know where tech stuff is?
All right, Dawsony says it's midnight. Gotta go. Take it easy, everyone. Everyone, good night, Dawsony. Good night, Dawsony.
Good night.
Thanks for coming out. Isaac says good night, too. Geezer Geek says from one brother in blue to another, thank you, brother, for his service. Indeed.
Scary.
It is so true. We must remember how our police officers and military look after us, and it's sad to hear.
It just got dark. But what?
So,
Why?
This is Daniel Muggan. Muggan's brother's a retired police officer who got injured in a car accident, so he's paralyzed from the waist down.
Are you crying?
No. I'm just getting. I just had something in my throat.
Sure.
And yeah, it's amazing. I mean, it's amazing the kind of
Punch your
personal risk and bravery that these
I don't
men and
like
women
talking about
are
depressed
sort of
stuff.
putting out there on a daily
What's his stats?
basis.
Like, if you're a god, I'll be very happy.
You know, it always makes
Oh
me
my
think of my father, who
gosh.
was a doctor, and who used to
40
leap out of the car at
years.
every accident. And being the selfish little brats that we were as kids, I was always like, oh my God, Dad, do we really have to stop and save a life again? We're going to be late for the movie. So, yeah, it's amazing, people in those jobs and what they do. So, anyways. All right, I'm getting all verklempt.
Yeah, you're gonna
Daniel,
be very
yes, I will, and thank you. That was his, that was back and forth between the Geezer Geek. Luis just came to say hello, but I've got to go to sleep. Very good. Hopefully we can help with that. I think our dulcet tones and the nonsense of which I spout will probably put you to sleep pretty quickly. Yes. Random Dude said, luckily the war's going on currently, and the tame ones the same. What's this? What? I don't know what that means. Pegasus Rose, good night all. Good night, Pegasus Rose. Thanks for coming out. In fact, you know what? We've got 1 minute until we're shutting down, so I will say goodnight to everybody.
1 minute.
Right?
I don't like
Really,
leaving.
Geezer Geek. So Geezer Geek never had to use his weapon, nor did he have to have any threat against me. Oh, good. I'm glad. Well, that's nice to know. I didn't even know that was possible. All right, everybody. It is now 1:45. We are 50 minutes past the
can't
deadline we
wait.
were given by certain female members of our family.
Mom.
Just in case anyone wasn't sure, that's Mom.
Mom.
So we have got to say goodnight. Jordan's saying goodnight.
I can't.
King Font says that life is great. Random Deuce is wondering what the main way you've seen genetic engineering me personally. It's gum. What? Gum? Really? There was a guy who was doing genetically engineered yeast for beer, which is
Yeast?
fascinating. And there was another guy who'd, amazing project actually, who'd taken this $1 million, very rare blood disease treatment,
Nope.
some kind of a gene therapy that costs $1 million to do, replicated it in his garage for $7,000. Breaking every patent law known to man probably in the process. But still, to make the point, was doing it for a fraction of the cost. Now, who knows how successful that is, and he was putting it out to the community to test. But it is extraordinary what's happening now, and what can be done at home, which is why I want to get into it.
Oh, I shot a bullet.
All right, Geezer Geek says, good night, Hewlett Clan. Jordan S. says, yeah, never want to go too far past that deadline. It's never a good idea. I don't know what that means, deadline. What deadline?
For Mom.
For Mom, that's true. Mom's deadlines. Don't mess with Mom's deadlines. It's so true.
Yeah, I should.
Help me, Cal.
I'm gonna
You're my
say
only
true.
hope here.
What?
Random Dude, look at the info on my packs. Wrigley's gum is genetically engineered. I'm sure it is. Actually, I guess that kind of makes
Good
sense.
night, Ruby.
I'm sure a lot of
Thank you
foods
for the
and
help
flavorings,
saving
there's a lot of
my
flavorings
turned
are
on
involved.
And
Genetic
my
engineering.
RG and then take
All right, Ruby K, we're going to say goodnight to everybody. Are you home?
Yes.
Are we going to look into the deep, wondering eyes of Casper as we say goodnight? All right, everybody. It has been a pleasure. Thank you all so much.
Oh, I'm pointing a gun
It
at
is
Casper.
no fun
That
if
should
nobody
not
shows
be-
up. So thank you very much. And I guess we're going to be saying Until we geek
That's
again.
an actually perfect.
That's a great shot, actually.
That's a great shot.
Until we game again, with or without geckos.
Gecko.
Cheerio!
Wait, why would he be?
Thank you all. Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.